And also interestingly, Boris Johnson's first day at office was met with a number of different protests. Now, environmental protesters blocked the path of Boris Johnson's car as he made his way to the Buckingham Palace to meet the Queen. Interesting. So this is what the people of Britain decided to do as the Prime Minister. The new Prime Minister wanted to go to Buckingham Palace to meet the Queen just before he took charge. The protesters said that they were aiming to highlight the importance and the need to tackle climate change emergency. The police immediately, however, broke up the demonstration before the protesters could deliver a letter about climate change to Boris Johnson. And also hundreds of people protested in London's Russell Square soon after Johnson took over the office. The protests were organised by several opposition and also minority groups, including the LGBT community and Muslims, amongst others. The protesters said that they do not feel represented by the new Prime Minister of Britain. And the demonstrators also held a street party in central London as well. The protesters termed his appointment as dangerous. They also said that if they doubted it, if Johnson could be trusted at this crucial time for the United Kingdom. However, in his first speech as the Prime Minister, Boris Johnson has promised to lead Britain out of the European Union with no ifs and no buts. And if the situation arises, even possibly without a divorce deal, as he has now put it. All right, so that was some welcome to the 10 Downing Street, which Boris Johnson got. Now, in some other stories, as tensions continue to escalate in the Persian Gulf, Iran has hinted that it is in fact open for what it describes as a tanker swap with Britain. Now, this hint, of course, came after the owners of the United Kingdom-flagged ship seized by Iran expressed hopes for some kind of a positive progress after speaking to the crew members. Now, Iran on Wednesday again has denied any of its drones were intercepted or shot down by the United States after the United States had claimed that it had in fact taken aim at two of them last week. The US Central Command had claimed on Tuesday that one Iranian drone actually crashed into the sea after the US's Boxer took some defensive action against it last week. And also Iran's defense minister has now said that the United States should provide evidence of its claims, as none of their drones have been intercepted. He said that when Iran shot down a US drone last month, it had shared images of the wreckage to back its statement, and the United States must do so as well.
پهبادی از ما ساقط نشده. پهبادهای ما مأموریتشون انجام دادن، همه به سلامت به پایگاهاشون برگشتن. اگر کسی مدعیه قاعدتاً باید اون سندی رو ارائه بکنه، همون جور که ما پهباد متجاوز رو مورد اصابت قرار دادیم و اسناد و لاشش هم نشون دادیم.
And also the British diplomatic sources have now denied sending a mediator to Iran to discuss the freeing of the seized tanker. Local Iranian news website had earlier stated that a mediator had in fact been sent to discuss the freeing of a British-flagged tanker that was seized by the Islamic Republic. Meanwhile, Iranian President Hassan Rouhani has said that Iran is ready to negotiate with Britain, but not if it means that they will surrender. Now, Hassan Rouhani has further stated that Iran is ready